Hello, Beardo Bloggins. Checking in for the evening. I say evening, it's almost 1:10 in the morning. I have fallen into the bad habit of recording these very late at night / in the small hours of the morning. Recently, I keep telling myself I'm gonna film bits and pieces during the day, and it just never happens. I don't know. I don't know. I know. I sort of started doing these vlogs to, show people what it's like living with autism and ADHD, but I don't know. Some days, to be honest, it's it's quite boring. Most of the days, it's trying not to sit still for too long, or to avoid zoning out for too much of the day. But I end up just doing a lot of sitting around, and I don't know, I just feel like that's not all that interesting for people to watch. So I end up doing these, rambly chats and stuff. Yeah, so try and think. It's been a relatively quiet day today. I haven't really done much. I've been testing out these new headphones. I bought a pair of these are sort of relatively cheap Bluetooth headphones, but they've got active noise cancelling tech in them, and I just wanted to try out a set of earphones or headphones that had noise cancelling in them, to see if they helped with focusing or not, and because I know that some people, I've seen some people say they get headaches and migraines from the noise cancelling part of the headphones, but luckily I don't seem to have been affected by that too much. So I think these are pretty good. I think they cost something like 20 quid, just as a little treat to myself. And yeah, they're pretty decent, really. You can turn on and off the noise cancelling feature, and yeah, there is quite a noticeable difference, whether or not it's on or off. So I suppose that's a sign that it works, which is good. So yeah, I think yeah, they've been pretty good so far. I've just sort of been trying them out for the last day or so, and it kind of helps reduce the you know, stimulation from noise and stuff like that. So every little helps. So yeah, it could be yeah, I think it's yeah, pretty good for relatively cheap headphones, because I know some headphones can be massively expensive, especially if they've got noise cancelling in them. But so far so good with these. They yeah, they do pretty well, really. But yeah, today's been a relatively quiet day after being a bit full on yesterday and the day before. Yeah, with all the toing and froing that I did on Tuesday and yesterday. So yeah, it's nice to have a slightly slower day today, just to balance it out a little bit. Yeah, I did sort of feel it a little bit. Yeah, it did kind of feel like my brain's not quite up to full speed today. So yeah, I think I needed a slightly slower day today. But yeah. Yeah, and yeah, saw Dad for dinner earlier. Yeah, he's very keen on different AI tools at the moment, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not quite sure how I feel about AI at the moment. It's I don't know. To get my tinfoil hat on a little bit, I'm not sure that I trust AI fully, which I know is a bit. I know it's a bit tinfoil hat kind of conspiracy theory, but I'm not convinced that AI is a good idea. Or I don't know. It could be a good idea if it's used properly and controlled properly, but I suspect it won't be, because that reduces its money-making capabilities, and I don't think the powers that be will allow that to happen. I think it will be used to milk as much money out of people as possible, and yeah, I don't know. I know it sounds a bit conspiracy theory-ish, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to have a Skynet situation anytime soon. But I can just tell it's going to be misused and misappropriated, and it's going to be used for all the wrong reasons. You know, although I did dabble with AI art as a bit of a gimmick to begin with when it first came out. I learned all about how it's just a plagiarism tool and stuff like that, and it just I don't know. I just think it's another piece of technology that's going to be misused and abused. When it could potentially be used for good. I think there have been a few instances of it being more effective at certain things than any other tech used previously. But it's a slippery slope. I think I don't know. It has the potential to be weaponized at a, quite frankly, catastrophic level. So I'm just worried about it being misused and abused. I know I keep saying that a lot, but I just think, as someone who's got a degree in forensic computing, you realise just how dangerous technology can be when used in certain ways by certain people, and yeah, it has the potential to do a lot of damage, and I think I think if left unchecked, I think it runs the risk of I don't know. I'm trying to think of the right metaphor. It's It's I don't want it to be a, you know, closing the barn door after the horse has already bolted situation, where we you know, bring in a bunch of laws after the technology has already done some major damage. Yeah, I just worry that we're approaching that point, or it may even be a little bit beyond it with AI. So yeah. I know I kind of sound a bit of a conspiracy theorist here, but I don't know. I think social media was a similar thing. It could have been, you know, it could have been a simple, you know, way to reconnect with friends, or another way of finding news, or keeping up with friends and family, or whatever. But it's been used, you know, negatively. You know, designed to be addictive and full of misinformation and all that guff. So yeah, that's probably another rabbit hole to go down, along with the AI stuff. So yeah, I don't know if I've ever mentioned in one of my vlogs that I have a degree in forensic computing, but I do. And yeah, you learn some pretty gnarly stuff, and yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely feel like the Internet of Things has the potential to be another danger area, particularly for things like cybersecurity and stuff like that. Trying to think. There's a meme that I've seen floating around on social media a couple of times, and it's like a tech enthusiast has all sorts of things connected to like smart apps, and you know, has a smart home with you know, smart light bulbs and an AI powered fridge, and the tech worker has like a hammer next to his printer to, just in case his printer makes a noise that he doesn't recognise. And then the cybersecurity worker wishes he lived in the Neolithic period. I'm gonna have to see if I can find that meme now, because I've not really not explained the joke very well. But I thought it was quite funny. So yeah, I don't know, I can't remember where I've seen that. I think I've seen it on, I don't know, Facebook, I think, recently. So yeah. Trying to think, I don't really know where I was going with this little rabbit hole. Yeah. What's tomorrow? Friday. I think I've got the guy coming in from Turning Point tomorrow. He's like a support worker. They work with people with various disabilities and health conditions, so see how it goes. I think that's midday, I think, or just a bit after midday. So yeah, see how it goes. And yeah, fingers crossed it's another positive thing to be talking about. Yeah, I think on that note, it's perhaps time for bed. So I shall see you tomorrow. Ta-ta for now.